Hey ladies, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Hello. Welcome all the new subscribers. I'm so happy to be here with you guys today. Thank you for tuning in. I wanted to come on and talk about the term simp. Ladies, it's so important that you stay away or at least don't take these type of men seriously that call other men simps. Let me tell you why. Men that call other men simps and shame them for it, those are men that don't like women. Those are men that do not want to see women happy. Those are definitely men that have been hurt before in some capacity, and they have a certain type of bitter and resentment towards women that they're not willing to address and they're not willing to heal from. And you as a woman will be the quote unquote punching bag for men like this if you choose to date them. It's just inevitable. Men of value and men of character are never going to shame another man for treating his woman the way she deserves to be treated. He's not going to do that because, number one, he doesn't know the dynamics or the status of that relationship. He doesn't know what that woman and man are doing to make each other happy. And he's never going to see a woman being happy and consider that some form of a problem. The men who call other men simps and shame them for being a simp are men that are only going to treat you right if you mule for them, right? If you do backflips and turnovers for them, then they will treat you right, compared to men that will treat you right because they just like you, and you treat them right as your man because you like them and you respect your man. And that's how healthy relationships are supposed to be. Men that approach relationships with this, what do you bring to the table? What can you do for me? Are not men that are going to make good partners. And to be honest, the more I'm on this YouTube spaces on Clubhouse and Instagram and just social media, dating and relationship conversations between men and women, as a Black woman, I'm involved in the Black spaces of that. There's a lot of Black men that are the ones who are asking these what do you bring to the table, what can you do for me questions, and are just so anti-commitment and anti-taking care of women. And those aren't men that are going to make good romantic partners. A lot of men just want to have sex and they only want to associate themselves with women with the contingency that you're going to sleep with them. They don't want to associate themselves with you because they like you. And these are the types of men that have a problem with other men treating their woman right. These are the types of men that want to only be around women that are going to do for them above and beyond and try to impress them. And they want to be around desperate scarcity mindset having women. And the women that watch my channel and the channels like mine, you ladies don't operate from a scarcity mindset, okay? You ladies operate from a mindset of abundance, from a mindset of self-love and self-worth, from a mindset of godliness, and you don't have time for men that have a problem with you putting your needs and yourself first. You want to make sure that you get with men that want to do nice things for you, that want to protect you, that want to provide for you because they like you, not because you're doing something for them. And I'm really just sorry for those men that don't understand this concept. And I'm sorry for them because they'll never truly understand real intimacy. They're trapped in their own traumas and they want to have you in there with them. And they want to have you in there by muling for them. They want to have you in there by making you feel like you're not good enough and that like there's always just going to be something you need to improve. And that's just not the case. It's a weird form of masculinity when the masculinity is emphasized on how many women they can sleep with and how they can get women to do things for them instead of them doing things for the woman. Like it's getting weird. It's getting really weird out here, ladies. I just don't even know what else to say. Just stay away from these men. They're nasty. They're not fruitful. They're not going to produce any fruit. However, keep these men in prayer. Okay. pray for them. And unfortunately, it's a lot of men in the Black community that think this way. And I can't speak for what other men in other communities think because I am a Black woman, but I will say that there's a lot of men in the Black community that are focused on sex and sex alone. They don't understand the importance of a legacy. They don't understand the importance of providing and working and attaining resources. And we see this in the data and the statistics, like I've said in my previous videos. We see just how important it is for men to provide and to hold space for women to flourish. And Black men don't really seem to understand that importance. And it's just a fact. And I'm not bashing Black men when I say these things. I'm simply stating the truth. I've had Black men tell me themselves that they know they're at the bottom of the barrel when it comes to when comparing themselves to other men in society. Majority of Black men know this, but they want to act like they have more things to offer because they want to keep having sex with a woman. And they need to take their time and their resources into bettering themselves instead of getting all the women they can. Other groups of men don't do this. Other groups of men don't shame each other for treating women the way women want to be treated. They just don't. And we know they don't because majority of those men are married. Yeah, there's still divorces and there's still players and all that stuff with other races of men, but it's not the majority. Majority of Black men are not married. Okay? That 50% childless, unmarried group of men, of Black men, believe me, that's a choice. Okay? These Black men have an abundance of women to choose from any race, but yet they choose to remain single. Why is that? It cannot be because there's something wrong with women. If there was something wrong with women, no man of any race would be married. No man of any race would be procreating with a woman and committing his life to her if it was all women have issues. But if it's only Black men that are the least married compared to other races of men, Black men are the problem. Like, let's get it right. So when men shame other men for quote unquote simping, that is a red flag. He is shaming another man for treating his woman the right way. He's shaming another man for giving his woman the world. Men like this are incredibly problematic, and it's very, very weird. The most successful, dominating men who are CEOs and do just the most for their communities also give their woman the world. They're still considered alphas. Men can be alphas and treat women right. Alpha doesn't mean toxic. And I feel like a lot of men have that confused. So I wanted to say that about simps. I just wanted to come on here and give that little piece of information. But let's continue this conversation in the comments. Ladies, I want to know your thoughts on on what you think about men who call other men simps and just the whole concept of men being simps and what you think of it. And what are your experience dating men who would call other men simps in front of you? And just your advice and your suggestions to what women should do when they come across men like this, when they come across men that clearly don't genuinely like woman unless, she's mewling for him and sex is involved. Because there's definitely men out there that actually enjoy women as human beings. They're just not screaming and angry on the internet. And they're not on the internet because they're working. They're not saying it all on the internet because they're living their life and they're happy, and they don't need to come on the internet to talk about how much they don't want to do for women, but then expect women to give them their all. So leave your comments down below. Make sure to like and subscribe to my channel, like this video, share this video with a friend. And until next time, ladies, bye.